So, Miara, what wonderful pieces of music have you worked on last week before your sickness? Don't tell me you hyper-focused on music you will anyway not properly publish, that will be used in a game that still doesn't have a foreseeable release date, which will anyway not further your musical career in the slightest? Taming the Playboy is a choice-based story game tackling themes of dark romance and teenage drama. It is a coming-of-age story, character-driven and under the guise of a cute romance dating simulation. Protagonist of the game is Chloe, the staple, virtuous, pure, kind, and high-energy, charming lead in all female-oriented media. You know her. She can effortlessly put her hair in a messy bun, doesn't need makeup to be pretty, and looks very small in her boyfriend's sweater. It's YN. But her character archetype has a purpose because she genuinely thinks she can fix him. Him being Joshua, the school's playboy and the epitome of a Tumblr boyfriend. He's charismatic and knows a pure maiden's heart just enough to twist it right into what he needs. He's a challenge for the goody two-shoes Chloe, which is why she has an assisting character, Nura, who takes over the cynic part of the narrative and is probably representative for what most players are thinking during the gameplay. There's also Nicole, the main lover of Joshua, if you want to call it that way, that Chloe has to deal with, and she's basically a mean girl. All of these characters clash together in the first two chapters of the game, and the player, as Chloe, has to choose how to interact with them and what those interactions mean for Chloe as a person. The stereotypical high school setting of the first chapter expands into a daily life kind of setting, growing along with Chloe, and in future chapters the characters will even graduate. Wow! And this beautiful art is made by ChatGPT, but only as a placeholder. My friend Ronnie My friend Ronnie Mas, God, is working on the official art, since I draw worse than an elementary school kid. For now, he has only drawn Chloe. That's why she's the only one in the game, but that will still change. The soundtrack will obviously be written by me, a professional musician despite the recent themes of my YouTube videos. Up to this point, I have written the music for Chloe's home and for some tragic scenes in the story. The main theme until now is just a very, very rough draft. There will be more music, especially because it is very fun for me to make just instrumental music and not have to worry about vocals. These soundtracks will also be available to the public. You can get them for just a few cents off of itch.io for your own creative endeavors. I will make the designated accounts for that once I have a nice cover. So, to summarize, this whole game is a huge tangent to my usual musical work, and technically a waste of time passion project, if it weren't for my experience on writing game soundtracks. Nonetheless, I very much enjoy working on this game and plan to see my vision to fruition. And I hope you will join me on that too! Stay tuned to my social media accounts for progress reports, they're in my bio, since eventually I will post the first chapter on itch.io. Maybe even Steam. I also want to add a little section to my weekly YouTube videos where I make a progress report on what projects I worked on last week and which projects are still pending. Last week I worked on Home Sweet Home and Caramel Farewell. They're de facto finished, maybe I still should clean them up on some parts. For this week I want to tackle Coffee Drops and the main theme for today's game. So stay tuned for that, also on my Instagram page if you want to look at that. And thanks for watching, and I hope I see you again on Sunday, hopefully.